Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by our little spot to hang out with us today. If you like the music on this channel, go to our YouTube music channel at Drizzlerworks Music, or just click on the link in this video. There we have calming and study music to chill out to or for your next grind. Your support helps us reach good people like yourself. So with that said, have you ever wished you could truly know what someone is thinking? While we can't achieve literal mind reading, we can get incredibly close by learning to understand the silent language of the body. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of nonverbal communication. We'll explore accurate tips to help you read body language and gestures, transforming you into a more perceptive and empathetic communicator. First, let's shatter a common myth. Body language isn't about finding one single magical tell that reveals everything. It's about recognizing clusters of signals and understanding the context. A person crossing their arms might be closed off, or they might just be cold. The key is to look for patterns. We're going to break this down into key areas: the body from the feet up, the face, and the subtle nuances of voice and personal space. Let's start with the most honest part of the body, the feet. People often forget about their feet, making them a goldmine of information. Where are someone's feet pointing? If you're in a conversation and their torso is facing you, but their feet are aimed toward the door, that's a strong indicator they want to leave, or their attention is elsewhere. Watch for happy feet. That rapid jiggling movement often signals excitement, anxiety, or impatience. It's a release of nervous energy. Also, notice shifts in weight. A slight rocking back onto the heels can indicate disengagement or a desire to create distance, while leaning forward onto the balls of the feet shows interest and a readiness to engage. Now let's move up to the legs. Crossed legs can be complex. At a social gathering, if someone crosses their legs in such a way that the top knee is pointing toward you, it's often a sign of openness and comfort. However, when combined with crossed arms and a tense posture, it can signal defensiveness. Pay attention to the ankle lock. This is when a person wraps one ankle around the other, often while sitting. It's a common self-soothing gesture that can indicate hidden nervousness, restraint, or withholding information. You'll frequently see this in job interviews or during difficult conversations. The torso and arms reveal a great deal about our comfort levels. We've all heard about crossed arms. While it can mean someone is closed off or defensive, remember context. They might just be comfortable or cold. A more reliable cluster is when crossed arms are paired with a slight turning away of the body and a neutral or negative facial expression. That's a much stronger signal of disagreement or a desire to block you out. Conversely, an open torso with arms relaxed at the sides or gesturing openly is a universal sign of receptivity and confidence. Now let's talk about hands. Steepling, where the fingertips are pressed together, is a classic gesture of confidence and authority. You'll see CEOs and politicians do this. Hiding hands by putting them in pockets or under a table can sometimes suggest a lack of transparency or hidden nervousness. Watch for microgestures. A quick touch to the nose or mouth, especially when someone is speaking, can be a sign of stress or even deception. It's as if the brain is unconsciously trying to cover up the words. But again, it could just be an itch. Look for clusters. Is the nose touch followed by a break in eye contact and a shift in posture? That's your pattern. The face is the most expressive, but also the most controlled part of our body. We'll start with the eyes, the famous windows to the soul. Dilated pupils are a physiological response we can't control. In normal light, dilated pupils often indicate interest, attraction, or engagement. Conversely, constricted pupils can signal anger, dislike, or stress. Pay attention to blinking. A sudden increase in blink rate is a classic sign of psychological arousal, which could be stress, excitement, or lying. The direction of gaze is also telling. While the old look up and to the left means lying is largely a myth, breaking eye contact to look down can indicate sadness or shame, while looking to the side can signal distraction or memory recall. Genuine smiles are one of the most powerful signals to recognize. A real heartfelt smile, known as a Duchenne smile, involves not just the muscles around the mouth, but also the eyes. Look for crow's feet, those little wrinkles at the corners of the eyes, and a slight lifting of the cheeks. A fake smile only engages the mouth. The lips are stretched horizontally, but the eyes remain uninvolved. This is a crucial distinction between politeness and genuine joy. Now let's go beyond the physical body and into the intangible aspects of communication. Proxemics is the study of personal space. We all have an invisible bubble around us. If someone consistently invades that space, it can be a sign of dominance or aggression. If they maintain a large distance, it might indicate discomfort or a lack of rapport. Notice if someone leans in when you speak. This is a clear sign of interest and engagement. Leaning away, on the other hand, can signal disinterest, disagreement, or a desire to create a barrier. Paralanguage is the how of what we say, not the what. This includes tone, pitch, pace, and pauses. A sudden shift in any of these can be very revealing. When someone's voice pitch rises, it can indicate stress or anxiety. A slowing down of speech with more deliberate pauses might mean they are choosing their words carefully, perhaps to be precise or to be deceptive. Listen for non-words like ah, and like. An increase in these filler words can point to nervousness or uncertainty. Finally, the most important principle of all, establish a baseline. Everyone is different. Some people are naturally fidgety, others are naturally stoic. Before you can spot deviations, you need to know what is normal for that person. Observe how someone acts when they are relaxed and comfortable. How do they gesture? How do they sit? What is their normal blink rate and speech pattern? Once you have this baseline, any significant deviation becomes a red flag worth paying attention to. A normally talkative person who becomes quiet, or a typically calm person who starts fidgeting intensely, is telling you something has changed internally. Remember, the goal of reading body language is not to become a human lie detector to use against people. The goal is to build deeper connections, to understand the unspoken emotions of those around you, and to become a more effective and empathetic communicator. Use these skills with integrity. Pay attention, look for clusters, always consider the context, and establish that baseline. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. I have more videos, so feel free to watch them as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. See you in the next video.